Hey everybody, you know what time it is? It's my favorite day of the week, March 11th, 2020, New Comic Wednesday. You're watching Comic TV. I'm your host, Tony Varela, and this is my co-host, Yogi Yogs, also known as the Dog of Thunder. Woo! You ready to do this, Yogi? You ready, brother? Hit me with Mjolnir one time. Whoosh! Ow! Let's do this. All right. Still got a real nice comic day coming at you. Got some new comics, got some variant comics, got some mail call comics, lots of comics. So starting off from Image, we got a new title. It's called Decorum, and it's written by Jonathan Hickman. Mike Huddleston is doing the art inside, and you may remember him from doing the 1 in 10 variants for the X-Men series, and those are really nice, so I'm nice to see that he's doing some interior art as well. Much like those X titles, there's a lot of exposition, a lot of explanation in between the story, lots of weird symbols and deciphering and things that are going on. So definitely still that Hickman style. So I hope it's good as that X title. I was able to get 2 copies of this. I got the A cover and the B cover, both by Huddleston. So next up, we got Bloodshot, number 7. Really nice Tyler Kirkman cover. But that's where the great art ends, because Mark Laming and Jason Masters are collabing on the art inside. Neither one of them are that great in my opinion, and their styles are very contrasting. It's quite distracting. Dan Abnett's still writing this title, so I hope they get that art situation sorted out, because I have been enjoying this book. That was from Valiant. This one is from Dynamite. We got Deja Thoris number 4, and I'm on and off this title. It depends how hot the Perio cover is, and that one was plenty hot, let me tell you. And that's written by Dan Abnett, quality writer there. Vasco Georgiev, his art is pretty good as well. Didn't love this title, the early ones that I read, but they're trying, man, they're trying. I'm gonna turn this cover sideways. I hope I got it all in frame. That's Batman and the Outsiders, number 11. Written by Brian Hill, and Dexter Soy's art is really nice too. I picked up the first 4 issues of this or so, and I enjoyed them a lot. The story fell off a little bit, and so I dropped it, but I pick it up every now and then when there's an awesome cover, like this Gabrielle Delato. Ooh-wee, that's a nice one. I tried to play hard to get with that book, but that cover's way nicer in person. Next up, speaking of nice covers, holy crap, we got Batman's Grave. This is number 6 of 12, and it's written by Warren Ellis. It's written pretty well, and Brian Hitch, his art isn't bad, but his poses of his characters are just so stiff, it's odd. But Ji Hyung Lee, great job on that cover. Also, shout out to Ji Hyung. He's got a Ghost Spider number 2 that's out today. There's a regular, a virgin, and an unmasked, and I've got all 3 coming to show you, so look forward to that, because I sure am. Next up, hot new artist that's been making some waves, Ian McDonald, another Catwoman banger. Joelle Jones is doing a great job on this book, really enjoying it, and Fernando Blanco's art is good as well. So he and Joelle are taking turns doing the art on that book, and I really like both of them. Both very nice, and those covers are dope. There's a Wonder Woman Ian McDonald cover coming up, so be on the lookout for that one. You definitely want to jump on board with that. And another cover by a book I don't normally get. We got Hawkman number 22. That's written by Robert Venditti, and the art inside, Fernando Pasarin. Great job on the art, and I bought it for this Gerard Zaffino cover, but I hope I end up liking it for more than that. Speaking of Zaffino, he has an Avengers of the Wasteland 1 in 25 variant of this. I may pick it up. It's not too expensive on the eBay, but I'm kind of wanting to wait and see if there's something speckable, something important happening in this book, maybe, or a first appearance or some such. That's the best time to buy those ratio variant covers, but not a high print run on this book, I don't think. And it's really enjoyable, fun title, fun story. Ed Brisson's doing the writing. Jonas Scharf is doing the art as well. And we got a regular Juan Jose Rip cover as well. Zaffino also, next Venom that's coming out, he's got a 1 in 50 variant. Ooh, man, that thing's hot on the eBay already. I'm hoping I can find that one at a decent price to show you, but we'll see. Star Wars Bounty Hunters. We got Ethan Sachs doing the writing on this, Paulo Villanelli doing the art, and that is a Carr Andrews covers. Tons of great covers for this. The photo cover was really good. So choose which one you like, but that was the one I got. Carr Andrews is fantastic. So I was talking about Ghost Spider already. This is, Gwen Stacy, number 2. Christos Gage is doing the writing on this. We got Todd Knock doing the art and an Adam Hughes cover. So kind of a miss for Adam Hughes. It's not a bad cover, but man, he really puts out some quality work. Didn't like this one as much, but there is a 1 in 50 Ryan Brown variant that I would like to get, but right now it's pretty high. And this book is not really that great inside. It's just okay. So if I can get that one at a good price, I'll get it, but I'm not playing much over ratio, if that. Another Ryan Brown book that I was supposed to get today, Amazing Spider-Man. Do not like that book at all, man. I just think Ryan Ottley and Nick Spencer are killing that book. Maybe even worse than Tom King was killing Batman. I think so, man. Spider-Man's a book that I almost pick up no matter what, and I've been off it for 2-3 months now, man. Oh my God, I can't stand that book, but Ryan Brown has a Spider-Woman cover that's absolutely dope. And once again, Diamond delivered their books damaged and shorted them some books. And it's just a regular occurrence with Diamond. I get the same story from every comic book. Step your game up, Diamond. You suck. Next up, we got Immortal Hulk number 32. Al Ewing doing the writing on this. Joe Bennett doing the art. And man, Joe Bennett's art is just so horrific. In a good way, just really disturbing, and I love it. Really gives that horror genre to Immortal Hulk, and that Alex Ross cover is pretty sick as well. I don't really understand what's going on with this character, though, I have to be honest. Don't really get it. Punisher Soviet number 5. Garth Ennis is doing the writing on that of The Boys fame, and we got Jason Burrows doing the art. Paulo Rivera is doing that cover, and it's kind of a bland cover. All these Punisher Soviets, except for the variants, have been somewhat bland, but that story inside, not bland. Really good. Garth Ennis, in my opinion, he's born to write something like Punisher. Next up, we got Symbiote Spider-Man number 4 of 5, and this was a pleasant surprise. I did not know about this Philip Tan cover coming out, and I was happy to snatch it up. I love the regular Greg Land covers, and he also does the interior art. Peter David, he's a great artist. You got some real weird mishmashes of characters, such as Spider-Man being the symbiote supreme, Hobgoblin taking Doctor Strange's place. You got Mary Jane as the Black Widow as the Black Cat. She's the Red Cat. Pretty cool stuff going on there. Definitely should check that book out. But the reason Yogi's dressed this way today is because Thor come out today. Whew, what you think about that, Yogs? Whew. Little dog of thunder right here. We got Donny Cates doing the writing, and this is one of the funnest titles going right now. Absolutely love it. Nick Klein is doing a great job on the art, and we got us a beautiful Javier Garrón Spider-Woman cover all perched up on Thor's shoulders there like they're about to play a game of chicken. Getting restless, buddy? We got Venom number 24. That's written by Donny Cates. We got Mark Bagley doing the art inside and on that homage cover. That is an homage for Amazing Spider-Man 258, but I had to go to 2 comic stores to find this one because Diamond. But that one's by Rocky Kim. That's another Spider-Woman variant. Loving lots of these Spider-Woman variants. And look at old Venom jumping out of the window trying to get Jessica Drew. He's old leaping, jumping, and trying to get to Drew and that booty. X-Men, number 8. Jonathan Hickman doing the writing on this one as well. We got Mahmoud Asrar doing the art. Departure from Lionel Francis Yu, who does the cover on this book. And I do not like Asrar's art as well. But that's it for today's comics. Hopefully I'll have some variants coming up to show you. I got lots of stuff on order, so we'll see about that. But I wasn't able to get my Amazing Spider-Man Ryan Brown variant, but I did pick this one up in the mail. That's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 76, I believe. And speaking of Garth Ennis, I finally was able to pick up a Boys number 1. And got that one at a good price, about $50. And for all the first appearances in that, and as hot as that series is, and if you haven't seen that series, damn it. The series is good, bro. What are you doing with your life? Watch that. And season 2 should be coming out before too long, so definitely wanted to grab that while it was still attainable. And this is a title that came out last week, Mercy from Mirka Andolfo. Jenny Friesen does that variant cover there, and that is the Virgin. Cover, that book is pretty good. It's kind of salacious too. There's some nudity and cussing and things like that in there, and some killing. All the hype about Taskmaster, I was happy to find this newsstand variant at about $60 and really nice condition as well. There's some schmeg on the back cover, but that's the back cover. And we got Avengers 223, nice hot cover, and that's, you know, with the first Hawkman shooting Ant-Man on his arrow. And last but not least, a little Wonder Woman bondage. Don't mind finishing up with that. And that is George Perez. I just thought that was sexy with the Wonder Woman all tied up there. That's all I got for you today. Thanks for joining me. Be sure to look down and hit that like button, subscribe, and get that notification bell so you can be aware of all the hottest comics and variant covers as soon as they come out. Be sure to tell your friends, tell your kids, tell your wife to watch Comic TV every Wednesday for all the hottest comics and variant covers. And be on the lookout. They're doing a lot of the internet sales for the Emerald City Comic Con exclusives. Since they're canceling that, a lot of people are doing their own little thing and selling them out. Coffin Comics has got a bunch of really awesome Lady Death ones you should check out. So get over there and check that out. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.